is John Schubert with Schubert Technologies, and this is a quick shot from Menifee. This is looking east towards Hemet, where the Fairview fire has been since last Monday. So currently it's showing around 69% contained. The acreage has not increased since around Saturday, or 3 or 4 days ago it seems. So the rains have let up, the clouds have moved out, and you can see it's pretty clear. They say that there's still smoke and smoldering. The heat from the fires was able to overcome the moisture from the rain, and so that's why there's still smoke, still fire, despite 2 or 3 days of rain. So again, we're looking east, and just going to scroll up and down a little bit just to make things visually interesting. And I decided this time around to make the panorama just a little bit different. So instead of just a steady single speed, well, attempted a single speed rotation, I thought I would do kind of a quick and then a slow and then a quick and then a slow. And you'll see that here in a minute, until we get to a spot where I'm pretty sure nobody really was interested. And so just quickly go through that. So any comments, criticisms, which you like, which don't like, be sure to put it down in the comments below. And the future flights, I'll cater to whatever people like. So with that, we're now looking towards the north. So for some reason, I'm stuck on doing counterclockwise rotations. Usually my tendency is to go clockwise, but I think because I've been doing it for the last week or so, I've just been sticking with it. So occasionally if you see me looking down, it's just to kind of keep a frame of reference as far as what direction, how far around I've rotated. Sometimes standing in the sun, it starts to all look the same. So for example, at this point, I think that I'm a little bit farther south, but I'm not. So now we're looking due west towards the ocean. There's the Legato project in the distance, which I've got a ton of videos on that, going over this 330 acres. I was hoping to catch some development, but it looks like the first 2 phases there, which have now scrolled to the right of the screen, are pretty much done. What you're looking at now is the other half of the second phase, which is center screen now, and then center and top, that dirt looks like they're actively working it now, and that's going to be the last phase. I've seen that referred to as phase 3, sometimes slash phase 4, but 4 will probably be the commercial, which will go in here to the very end. So those are the foothills. Antelope Road is right there ahead of us. So Antelope goes up to McCall. So McCall is south of us, and Ethernac is now back to our left, which would be north of us. And we are back to looking due east. So again, just taking a look down, kind of getting a frame of reference, trying to give something a little bit more interesting. I previously had the camera set to auto for exposure. At this point, now that it's back to being sunny, I've put back on an ND8 filter, which is basically a fancy way of saying sunglasses for a camera. ND stands for, I believe, neutral density. 8 is the amount of reduction. So the higher the number, the darker the tint is. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great day.